Hello, and welcome to Chesapeake Public Library's Out and About Storytime. My name is Miss Denise, and today we are at Great Bridge Lock Park doing a story time all about opposites. Let's get started. All right, so can anyone at home tell me what opposites are? That's right, opposites are things that are exactly different. An example would be, let's see, the opposite of hot would be, that's right, it would be cold. Good job. And that means that the opposite of cold would be hot. Right, great job. So to help us learn more of our opposites, we're going to do a song together. And to do that song, we're going to use our hands. So some of the opposites that we're going to go over is big. So we'll make our hands big. And can anyone guess what the opposite of big might be? Small. Good job. So when we say small, we're going to make our hands small. And then another one we're going to do is short, right? Can anyone guess what the opposite of short might be? Good job. It would be tall. So we're going to make our hands really tall. And then we have fast, right? Fast. We're going to move our hands really fast. And can anyone guess what the opposite of fast might be? Right, it is going to be slow. So we'll move our hands slow. And then the last one is we're going to nod our head yes. Can you nod your head yes? Great job. And can anyone guess what the opposite of yes might be? Right, it'll be no. Can we shake our heads no? Great job. All right. So now we're ready to do our song. So it goes like this. It goes, this is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. Good job. Great job on your opposites. Now we're going to read a story that's all about opposites. And this story is called Stop, Go, Yes, No. Can we point out the opposites in the title? Good job. The opposite of stop is go, and the opposite of yes is no. Great job. All right, so this is Stop, Go, Yes, No by Mike Toohey. Here we go. We see the cat is asleep. Good job. And awake! The cat is awake. We have over and under. See, the dog is over the chair, and now the cat is under the chair. We have smile. Can you give me a smile? Good job. And the opposite of smile is frown. Can you give me a frown? We have wet, and the opposite of wet is dry. Good job. We have hide, and the opposite of hide is seek. Good job. You see the dog? He's trying to find that cat. Then we have high. The cat's way up high on the curtain. And low. Uh-oh. The dog is low down on the ground. Then we have stop and go. Then we have yes, and the cat says no. Uh-oh. Then we have close. That dog is awfully close to that cat. And then the opposite of close is far. That cat went far away from that dog. Then we have silly. Oh, can you make a silly face? Good job. And serious. Can you make a serious face? Very serious. Then the opposite of inside. Oh, the cat's inside the house. And now he's what? Outside the house. Good job. The opposite of outside is now what? The cat is back inside the house. The opposite of lost is, oh no, it looks like dog is looking for the cat. The opposite of lost is found. Looks like the dog has found our cat. The opposite of apart is together. Oh, look at dog and cat together under the rug. Great job. The end. All right, so now we're going to do another song about opposites, and this one is called Roly Poly. So it's going to have a lot of the same hand movements that we did in the first song. So when I say up, we're going to move our hands up. And when I say down, we're going to move our hands down. And when I say out, we're going to put our hands out. And when I say in, we're going to bring our hands in. And when I say fast, we're going to move our hands fast. And when I say slow, we're going to move our hands slow. All right? So here we go. It goes roly poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly poly, roly poly, down, 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 down. Good job. Roly poly, out, 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 out. Roly, roly poly, in, 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 in. Roly poly, fast, 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 fast. Roly poly, roly poly, slow, 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 slow. Good job. All right, so now we're going to read another story about opposites, and this one is called Contrary Creatures. And contrary is another word for, you guessed it, opposites. So let's see what kind of opposites are in this book. All right, it says, look closely. Some animals blend into the background while others want to be seen by all. If you look closely, you can see. Some animals live in the hot desert while others are happy in the cold. So the opposite of hot is cold. Some move very slowly, like the turtle and a snail, but some are fast, like hummingbird wings. Some animals eat plants, and some plants eat animals. Do you see that plant eating that fly? Look up. Some animals fly high in the sky, while others swim deep in the ocean. Some animals like to be clean, while others bathe in mud. Oh, do you like to play in the mud? Me too. Some are tiny, like the itty bitty ladybug, but some are huge, like this giant whale. And some animals lived long ago, like the dinosaurs. Look around. Some animals exist only in stories and legends. Oh, what do you see? Do you see the unicorn? Oh, and I see a Loch Ness monster. And oh, what's that in the background? That looks like a Yeti. While others are real, but some seem make-believe. Oh, so these animals are real animals, but they look make-believe. Some animals stay close to home, like the sloth. He loves to stay in his tree. While others migrate a long way, like the monarch butterfly. They fly hundreds and hundreds of miles from home. Some like to be up early, like the rooster. Oh, what does the rooster say? That's right, cock-a-doodle-doo. But some stay awake all night, like the owl. Can you make an owl noise? Ooh, 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 ooh. Good job. Which animals do you like best? Oh, that's a good question. I think my favorite was the peacock. I love peacocks. So the last story that we're going to read today is one of my favorites, and I like it for a couple of reasons. One of them is that it doesn't have a lot of words, so we can kind of tell the stories ourselves. And then the other reason is because it helps you look at the bright side and see the good in a sometimes not so good situation. So the name of this story is called Good News, Bad News. So the opposite of good news would be what? Bad news. Good job. And our characters in this story are, we have Rabbit and Mouse. Let's see what happens in this story. So the good news is Rabbit wants to have what? A picnic, right? The bad news is, oh no, it starts to rain, right? But the good news is Rabbit has an umbrella. The bad news is the wind has blown Mouse away with his umbrella. The good news is the tree helped to catch him. The bad news is the apples fell on his head. The good news is now they get to eat the apples. Bad news is there's a worm in Mouse's apple. The good news is Rabbit has some cake. Yum. The bad news is the bee wants that cake too. The good news is Rabbit has a fly swatter. The bad news is, he swats the cake right into Mouse's face. The good news is now they get to lick the icing. The bad news is bees brought some friends. The good news is there's a cave for them to run into. Bad news is that cave belongs to a bear. Oh no. The good news is they found a flagpole to climb. Bad news is the lightning struck the flagpole. The good news is the lightning helped to scare the bear away. Mouse looks like he's had enough. Bad news. I think all the bad news has made Rabbit a little sad. And now he thinks there's bad news. But good news is the sun is coming out. Where's Mouse going? And even more good news, Mouse has brought the picnic basket so they can finish their picnic. And that is very good news. The end. All right, let's find some opposites around the park. Let's go. Out, in, out, in. I'm on the swing. And I'm off the swing. Down, down, up. Top of the slide, bottom of the slide. Slow, fast. Over the bridge. Under the bridge. Thank you for joining us today for Out and About Storytime with Opposites. Don't forget to tune in on Wednesdays at ChesapeakeLibrary.org for more Out and About Storytime fun.